Fala galera, bem-vindos ao Crescim Games, quem fala com vocês é o Crescim. Vamos continuar aqui na série rumo platina de Horizon Forbidden West. Então galera, no episódio de hoje a gente vai continuar aqui com a missão principal Mar de Areia, onde no último vídeo a gente conheceu o pessoal aqui e já pegamos as partes necessárias para construir um mecanismo que nos permita respirar embaixo d'água. Então bora falar com Morlund ali para prosseguir.
What can I do for you, partner?
I've got everything I need to build the
incredible diving mask.
I think diving mask is enough.
I won't quibble. The workbench is all yours.
Equipamento especial, vamos ver. Máscara de mergulho, aparato de respiração especial que permite mergulhar a grandes profundidades.
Whoa, there's a marvel. If it works, you'll let me try it? I want to get down there and get those embers.
Assuming I don't drown.
So what are you really looking for down there?
It's hard to explain. Something that caused a malfunction in the apparatus that controls the old city. I think it started the flood.
Well, I thought we started the flood. Like we sprung a trap. I don't know how we were detected. Like I said, the dancing lights around us changed, turned to sea life. There was this flash of red, and the roar of water surging in.
Wait, a flash of red?
A red light from a spot near the grate on the floor where the water burst through. It was like a beacon.
Or a warning. Thanks. That might help.
I hope it does. And good luck down there.
Okay, time to see if this thing works.
Vamos lá.
So far, so good. I can actually breathe down here. Diving mask seems to be holding up. I've never been able to swim this deep before.
Peraí, tem algo ali? Está fechado. Nossa, isso vai facilitar tanto a nossa vida. Onde tudo começou? Registro de voz.
It started right here, more than 30 years ago. Back when this casino was still called the Temple. One big bet turned my fate around. But now, fate's dealt its cruelest hand ever to everyone. I have to turn the lights out one final time. And the waters of my adopted home will at last run dry. Well, if a dream has to die, at least I can say goodbye first.
Stanley Chen. What did he do here?
Stanley Chen, uma retrospectiva. Las Vegas, 4 de maio de 2060. Esta semana faz 20 anos que Stanley Chen colocou a pedra fundamental em um dos projetos de construção civil mais ousados da história americana, mesmo sabendo que muitos americanos não aprovavam a presença dele aqui no país. Ao dar início à perfuração do nosso solo arenoso, o executivo declarou que o rancor contra a influência chinesa havia transformado Vegas em uma fogueira de ódios e pensamentos ultranacionalistas, mas que a boa fortuna dele havia ajudado a apaziguar as chamas e conseguiu acalentar os corações americanos, para entender a visão do futuro que ele tinha para Las Vegas. Naquela época, poucos acreditariam se disséssemos que ele se tornaria uma das personalidades públicas mais queridas da era da retomada. Porém, Stanley Shen sempre foi uma pessoa que desafiou a própria sorte, literalmente. Em 2035, durante uma reunião com investidores no antigo Hotel Tempo, Shen foi forçado a testemunhar de braços cruzados a sabotagem que fizeram contra sua startup de filtração de água. Ele percebera tarde demais que o advogado, em quem confiara cegamente, havia vendido as patentes deles para os competidores. O resultado foi que todas as portas se fecharam para ele, o que acabou levando-o à falência com um patrimônio total de apenas $88 mil. Shen ficou abalado e decidiu apostar todos os 88 mil na roleta, no número 8, e ganhou. O lucro foi de 37-1, o que lhe rendeu quase $3,2 milhões. Mais que suficiente para reacender os sonhos do seu empreendimento de sucesso. Ele voltou a trabalhar arduamente com eterna gratidão ao destino que lhe dera uma nova chance na vida. 5 anos depois, já não era mais Shen que precisava de ajuda, mas a própria Las Vegas. A crise da zona de calor havia arrasado a indústria do turismo. O aumento do calor provocava secas gravíssimas em toda a região. A água havia se tornado um bem de altíssima demanda pelo mundo todo, o que causou uma elevação dos preços e impedia qualquer importação. A única solução parecia ser abandonar a cidade das luzes se apagaria para sempre. Mas Stanley Shen jamais aceitaria esse destino. Em 5 anos ele obteve tremendo sucesso, transformou seu prêmio de 3,2 milhões em 200 bilhões ao vender sua tecnologia de filtração de água, que arquivo corrompido. Ali o áudio, né?
Nautical lights. It must be Poseidon's doing.
Loucura isso, cara.
That looks like a way out. Poseidon's down here, somewhere. Gotta find where it's hiding. Whoa! There's no way I can fight that thing.
Corta-marés, uma máquina de aquisição grande e poderosa que filtra recursos e sedimentos. Usa encharque em ataques devastadores tanto em terra quanto na água. Mas onde exatamente tem que ir?
This place is massive. And all of it's encased in a dome.
Ah, não.
Door on the other side. Must be Poseidon right there. I don't think I can. It's find me. Find a way to deal with it first. Roman said he saw a red light near the floor when the water rushed in. Almost like a warning. Some kind of alarm system?
Tem uma luz vermelha lá.
There. Red light.
Alert. Critical flooding detected. Automatic drainage controls offline. To execute an emergency purge, Manual reset of primary and secondary pump nodes is required. The purge can then be triggered at the pump maintenance station.
If I do this purge and drain all the water, I can fight that big machine on dry ground. Looks like I have to reset a couple of pump nodes first. According to the map, there should be an access point for the first node south of here.
Procure o nódulo primário da bomba.
More machines down here. I'll have to swing around them. Stick to cover.
Onde?
There's the access point. Should lead me to the pump node. There must be a whole network of these tunnels down here. Water lines for an entire city.
Tem que se esconder atrás de algas.
I can't reach the ledge from here. Maybe there's something I can climb to get out.
Mas vou escalar por onde? Incidente Lumière Grande.
The primary node shut down now. I think the last time I was down here was during the Lumière Grand incident. A malfunction led to an overflow of detergent in the pipes. Suds rose from every fountain. As we frantically tried to fix it, I looked up and saw everyone in the lobby chasing bubbles the size of basketballs. Young and old alike. Another magical moment in the impossible city.
Another recording from Stanley Chen. There. One node down. Better swim back up and find the access point for the second node.
Será que tem aqui?
Just ignite this.
Não, aqui era isso.
According to the map, the second node should be on the other side of the dome.
Isso aqui são as algas?
Another access point. Should get me to the second node.
Droga. Segue inimigos com bombas de fumaça. Posso fabricar mais? Só pra garantir. As fontes.
Just shut down the secondary node. No more water for the fountains. No more shows. No one left to appreciate them anyway. I'll never forget the city's grand reopening. The fountains had been bone dry for years. No one believed they'd ever return. So, as the first bloom arced up in the dome, the music swelling, my heart soared right along with it. The city gave me a second chance once. Now it had one too.
The domes, the water. He was responsible for all of it. I won't budge. Maybe that debris is weighing it down. Okay, let's see if that helped. Okay, I've taken care of both nodes. Now I just need to activate the emergency purge at the maintenance station.
Vamos lá.
According to the map, the maintenance station should be at the south end of the dome.
É essa máquina que tá me vendo. Ui, tá mostrando um outro ícone no mapa.
There's red light in that tower. Just like at the console I found earlier. That might be the maintenance station. But how to get in?
Procure uma entrada. por aqui não vai ser, né?
It looks like part of this building collapsed. There might be a way in. Okay, let's see where this leads. Perfect. Keep this green shine for later.
Uma última caminhada.
System shutdown's almost done. Only thing left is to power everything down at the control center. So, I guess this is it. One final walk down the strip, and then it's lights out forever. At least I won't be around to see it destroyed. The Odyssey will be well on its way to Sirius by the time the swarm gets here. Still, my last memory of this place will be empty. A city that's already dead.
Stanley Chen was one of them. The Zenith. But he did so much for this place. He doesn't sound like the others. There should be a console in here.
Aqui é o que a gente viu agora, né? Aquilo lá o quê? Voo dos Mont... Putz, perdi. Voo dos Montgolfier. Aqui corrompido, vocês verão uma recriação do balão de ar quente dos irmãos Montgolfier. Este é o segundo modelo de balão apresentado em Las Vegas, pois o primeiro foi vendido para um cassino de Xangai em 2031. O balão original dos Montgolfier fez seu primeiro voo em Paris, na França, em 1783 e foi o primeiro voo livre realizado por humanos. Porém, os dois corajosos homens que voaram nesse dia não foram os primeiros seres vivos a se elevar pelos ares. O rei Luís XVI havia ordenado um voo de teste e eles mandaram para os ares uma ovelha, um pato e um gato de 3 meses antes do primeiro voo humano poder ser provavelmente realizado.
There. Time to dry this place out.
Mas se eu conseguir ali, né?
That did it! Okay. Now I can deal with that machine guarding the door on the other end of the dome. And once I get past it, I can get to what's waiting on the other side of the door. Poseidon. I guess the purge didn't get rid of all of the water.
Mas agora... Tem mais alguma coisa ali. Linha do Tempo de Las Vegas. Linha do Tempo de Las Vegas para a aula de história da senhorita Chaves. Senhora Chaves, né? 15 mil anos inscritos, mamutes, elefantes peludos vieram para Nevada antes de chamar Nevada para comer. 1008 a.C., nativos americanos vieram para cá e desenharam pteróglifos que são diferentes dos pterodáctilos. 1829, algumas pessoas em um lugar chamado Espanha, na Europa, resolveram chamar Las Vegas de Las Vegas, que significa As Campinas. 1905, a cidade foi transformada em uma cidade e com ferrovia, agora as pessoas podem descansar e pegar água. 1931, construíram uma grande represa chamada Hoover, perto de Las Vegas. Em 46, Benjamin Buzzy Siegel abre um hotel. 51, explodem umas bombas grandes no deserto. Tá escrito errado, inclusive. Em 56, Elvis Pericles faz uma apresentação. Que estranho, é o jeito que está escrito em Las Vegas. 2007, um hotel grande chamado Stardust é explodido. 2030, de repente ficou muito quente e os animais morreram e as pessoas dizem que está muito quente e vão embora. Em 35, Stanley Shen dá muita sorte e ganha 3,2 milhões de dólares na roleta, adivinhando o número certo. Em 37, o povo de Nevada e do Arizona e da Califórnia luta contra robôs, quando o governo tenta fazer eles irem embora porque está muito quente e quase ninguém mais vem para Las Vegas. Em 40, Stanley Shen usou o dinheiro da sorte e fez mais dinheiro fazendo água que você pode beber sem pegar doenças que podem deixar você doente. Ele paga com dinheiro por uma grande bolha em cima da cidade em um hotel chamado Fonte. Em 47, minha escola Stanley Shen Elementary é abrida para nós crianças. Obrigado, Sr. Shen, por tudo que você pagou pela nossa cidade onde vivemos e por impedir que ela virasse um deserto. Tá com os erros de escrita porque uma criança escrevendo.
Do not catch a break from this heat.
Acabou de sair da água, Eloy. A gente tá reclamando do calor já.
Purge left these machines behind. I could sneak by them. Go to the big one first.
Ai, o pequeno me viu lá.
Acid could work against that machine.
Transcrição de áudio para texto. Não sei se é 10 de março ou 13 de outubro de 64. Deve ser 10 de março, né? P. Collins, essa é a terra da liberdade. Como podemos ser livres se não podemos nem dirigir nossos próprios carros? Smith Richardson Ogler 7. Como seu advogado, devo lembrá-lo de remover a direção autônoma do carro. Poderia o Collins daí, mas a ideia é exatamente restaurar o meu automóvel clássico de volta ao padrão original. Original, ou seja, sem robôs. Aí o Smith, sim, e de acordo com as cláusulas, daí o Collins, isso aqui é uma peça de valor histórico da história da América, da época que nós fazíamos as coisas. Será que querem apagar de vez a nossa história? Não sei se o tribunal vai... eu sei o que o tribunal vai dizer, é só um carro, a segurança vem primeiro, blá blá blá. Sim, provavelmente será. Mas estamos falando de outra coisa, estamos falando da reviver a originalidade, a ousadia, o orgulho da América que... Arquivo corrompido.
Okay. Poseidon is through there. But where did that machine go?
Aloy! It's a miracle!
Os caras já desceram.
Come on.
Hey, was this you? Did you lower the waters?
Yeah, but there's a new problem. That thing's in our way.
Yeah, it's gonna be difficult to get the embers with that around.
As the scrappy band of adventurers beheld the beast, they knew what they had to do.
What? Are you crazy? Hush now. She saved our Delph.
Okay then. Stay up here and start firing when I engage.
the hell?
Places, fellas. Get to that overhead.
Tem um dispositivo giratório que dispara, tem que destruir isso aqui. Nossa. Não consigo nem acertar. Meu Deus do céu, como é possível? Merda, cara. Merda. O que eu faço? O que eu faço? Vou morrer.
Down it goes!
Aê.
Aloy! Woo-hoo-hoo! You did it!
Nunca eu tava sem pasta explosiva, não podia fazer mais as minhas lanças ali.
You guys all right?
More than all right. We did it! All the embers we could ever want, and it's all thanks to you.
Very, heartwarming. But maybe we can just, you know, grab what we came here for and get out before any more of those things decide to show up.
Now, Shard Counter. Nothing wrong with a little reveling. Though we should probably let our flame-haired friend get going.
I believe she has business down here, does she not?
Right, of course. You need any help?
I can handle it from here.
Very well. Well, we'll start taking some of the embers upstairs. Holler if you need us.
Thanks.
Tá. Nada aí pra mim? Onde é que tá esses bichos?
Poseidon should be somewhere beyond this door. Time to bring it home. Okay. Poseidon should be hiding in some kind of processor. I need to find a console to gain access to it. There. I should be able to use that console.
Algo
I
improvável.
can't do it. I can't give up on this place. I'm leaving everything on standby. The system's equipped for runs for decades, if not hundreds of years. It's a long shot. But maybe someday, against all odds, someone will find this place again. Marvel at its lights and wonders. Discover a fortune and boundless opportunity. Make it their own dream. After all, if the city can give me a second chance, if water can flow in a wasteland, anything's possible.
He was right.
Hackeados de novo. Arquivo corrompido. Escondido no código do ar-condicionado, ou seja, alguém deve ter colocado pela interface do termostato. Até que foi bem engraçado. Sabe aquele holo-anúncio da revista Homens das Casernas? Lá no Vodka? Bom, é que sabe aquelas tangas deles? Pois é, ficaram transparentes. Durou quase 1 hora até a gente conseguir resolver. Demos muita risada, mas não podemos deixar isso acontecer de novo. Verifiquei todos os sistemas holográficos e ambientais e parece estar tudo certo. No seu turno, dê uma olhada nos códigos de água e filtração. Não quero nem imaginar o que pode acontecer se esses sistemas sofrerem danos. Certamente seria muito pior do que uns Neandertais pela 2 na strip.
I'm here to bring you home, Poseidon. To Gaia. Elizabeth Sobek. Alpha Prime.
Master override activated. Restoring Poseidon's subordinate function to original code.
Okay. Gotta bring this back to Gaia.
Vamos lá.
System reboot initiated.
Looks like taking Poseidon triggered a restart of the city's power system. Warland and crew must have headed back up top. With all the embers they could carry, I bet.
Dá pra subir por ali, né?
The It's always good to have extra.
Achei que tem algo aqui. Tá, mas e agora? Nota o poço do elevador. Isso aqui a gente já viu, né? Também já. Tá, agora a gente já tá onde a gente já tinha vindo antes.
An elevator. Moron must have built this before the place flooded. Might still work. Be nice not to have to climb back up.
Whatever she
Sai
did,
daí.
she must have powered up the whole city. How much did all this cost?
Oh, the show my old Gramps always wanted.
There's another.
His dream realized. His old Gramps' legacy ensured. Our hero beheld the sea of desert lights and wept at his good fortune.
When I saw the Embers as a child, I never dreamed they could be like this. Thank you, Aloy. Well, did you find what you were looking for?
I did. And now I have to move on.
Oh. Oh. Well, come back when you can. I got big plans for this place.
I thought you wanted to put on shows with the Embers back in the Claim.
Oh, no. This is the show. Oh, can you imagine? Folks from all over the land coming to take it all in. Plus some food and a nice place to stay.
Not to mention a variety of entertainment venues.
Don't forget, games of chance. Plenty of shards to be had there for certain.
A new dream, huh? I hope you make it happen. Goodbye, gentlemen.
This delve was a story for the ages. All thanks to you.
If Moreland and crew's gonna stay, maybe I should come back and check on them later. For now, I need to get Poseidon back to Gaia. But I might want to find that Oseram camp first. See if Talana made it. And with my new diving mask, I can swim as deep as I need to. Like at those deep water sites I found earlier.
É, mas é melhor a gente ir lá entregar isso aqui já pra Gaia e depois a gente faz isso. Vai ter bastante tempo pra fazer todos o resto que a gente tem aqui. Essas cavernas aí que ficaram.
Can't let the cold distract me.
Yeah, that's the stuff.
Welcome back, Aloy. I see you have recovered Poseidon.
Aloy, can you come downstairs? Beta has something you need to hear.
Recuperou Poseidon.
Okay.
Drenou Las Vegas e recuperou Poseidon.
I'll be right down.
Aloy, I have managed to unlock additional rooms within the facility.
Got it.
Ih, não sei se não bugou um troféu. Eu acho que bugou um troféu, galera. Pera aí. Não é possível, cara. Ele chegar ao nível 30, não sei se não tinha um troféu. Ah não, eu já tinha pegado esse troféu. Ah, ainda bem. Eu achei que eu tava com o nível 29 ainda. Tem algo novo aqui? Eu não peguei os outros drones ainda. Fale com Vol. Sementes do passado.
Happy birthday, Isaac. Daddy sure does love his little big man.
She found that recording from the data on your focus. She's been watching it a lot. I think it helps calm her.
You know, I used to watch this a lot too. Whenever I wanted to take my mind off things.
Daddy sure does love his little big...
But there's something you need to tell me?
While you were gone, I came down here to check on her. Then we started talking. Right, Beta? She's been thinking about how to capture Hephaestus, studying the data Gaia gave her. But we started talking about some other stuff. You know, just getting to know each other, right? And then she told me that one of the Zeniths might be different from the others.
Tilda. You saw her at the Hades Proving Lab.
Go on.
On the way to Earth, the Zeniths never showed their faces. My servitor caretaker referred to them as my benefactors, and promised I'd meet them someday, when I had learned enough. And then, one day, a data channel opened in my training interface. In it, Tilda was waiting for me, in a virtual replica of a house on a cliff, overlooking the ocean. It was beautiful. She showed me paintings, books, media files. We met there in secret many times. But a few months later, it stopped.
Can you tell us why, Beta?
I found some data about Tilda at the Hades Proving Lab. I think she was the liaison between Far Zenith and Zero Dawn. She knew Elizabeth Sobek, that's for sure.
Maybe that's why she reached out to you?
What else can you tell us about Tilda? She liked to talk about her paintings. What about herself? Did she ever talk about her life on Earth, how she joined the Zeniths, something like that? She never said much about herself, and she hated it when I asked too many questions. But I think, back on Earth, she was an expert programmer, given that she built a data channel the other Zeniths couldn't detect. Is there anything else about her that we might be able to use to our advantage? She was the first real person who ever bothered to speak to me. I wasn't really assessing her for strengths and weaknesses. You said that Tilda reached out to you using a data channel? It appeared in my training interface as another assignment. When I opened it, there were a series of intermittent glitches. I realized they formed a transpositional cipher, instructions, on how to open up a new virtual space. When I entered it, my training interface disappeared. Instead of the usual holographic teachers and files, I was in a perfect recreation of her home. And you're sure the other Zeniths never knew about it? To them, it looked like I was still in training, toiling away, alone. So this secret virtual space looked like a house with an ocean view? I could see whitecaps and hear waves crashing on rocks below. And there were gulls crying outside. Inside, Tilda had frames that showed off her favorite paintings, changing at intervals to match the light. There was an armchair she liked. She'd sit there and gaze outside while I looked through her things. We spent hours in that house. I never wanted to leave. You said Tilda showed you paintings and let you access media files? Every time we met, she showed me a new painting. I think she was Dutch. All of her favorite pieces were from their golden age in the 1600s. Portraits, allegories, ships at sea. She had so many. That didn't interest you? I liked her media portal. It had so much more than my training interface. Clips, shows, holos. My favorite was this one called Second Time Around, about a family whose kid comes back after disappearing during the Hot Zone crisis. Right, but did this portal have anything about the Zeniths themselves? Anything we could use? No. Any information about them was redacted. So Tilda set up a secret virtual space where she could talk to you, a house on a cliff. Then later, she cut you off. But other than the fact that Tilda knew Elizabeth, you don't know why she did those things?
I don't! Okay? I thought of every possible reason that would make her leave, but whatever I did wrong, I don't know what it is. When I finally met the others, she ignored me. Acted like the data channel never existed. None of this even matters. Tilda's the same as the others. It won't help us defeat them.
Okay. Let's leave it at that then.
What's wrong?
I'm trying, Laurel. But she is tough to take. I'm out there in the wilds, risking my life every day, and all she can do is hide in there and tell us how hopeless it all is. I'm sorry she's had a rough time, but she is really not helping right now.
You always seem to be on top of everything, so I sometimes forget about what you've been through. I mean, it wasn't that long ago you were so banged up you couldn't even walk. About that. When I pulled you out of the water back near the proving lab, you were muttering Rost's name. You never talk about him. But he raised you, trained you. You must miss him a lot.
Of course I do. But I don't have time to think about that now. I need to get back out there.
Okay. I'll keep working with Beta. Gaia says she knows a lot about Zero Dawn. And maybe she just needs some time to adjust, and then she can help us with Hephaestus.
Sure. But I won't hold my breath.
Sementes do passado. Tá, tem várias coisas novas aí. O Eren já aprendeu a jogar o ataque de máquinas ali. Deixa eu só ver uma coisa rapidão aqui. Melhorias de bolsa. Bolsa de recursos. Aljava de peças de flechas de precisão e estojo de dardos. O que eu tô usando não dá ainda. A gente precisa de arma de raios de carapaça. E as armas que eu estou usando também não dá. As que eu mais uso, né? Com exceção do lança-dardos. Mas eu não sei se vale a pena. Porque ele é azul, né? Vou esperar um tempo. Armadilhas não. Então beleza, galera. Eu vou encerrar esse vídeo por aqui. No próximo vamos falar com o pessoal aqui na base. Deve ter vários diálogos novos pra gente tratar aí. E o outro maluco tá aqui ainda, será? Nunca acho ele. Ali, tá ali. Nesta sala aqui. No próximo vídeo então a gente fala com o pessoal aqui. Falamos com Gaia. Qual a porta destrancada?
There's a lot of equipment in here. Gaia, what was all this for?
This room was designed for management of the facility's vast seed banks. From here, Control Center operatives would have monitored new crop rotations into the automated farmlands, now known as Plainsong.
I see.
Tem um ponto de acesso aqui, peraí. Lagartas e crisálidas.
I've been tackling the design of the Ag Lab. Place is gonna have a lot of seed stock to work with. My favorite? Sample 626. Calotropis gigantea. The crown flower. We used to have one in our backyard. Butterflies always fluttering around. Every morning, August would run out there to check under the leaves. See if any caterpillars turned into chrysalises. Now, I'd like to imagine that the future will be filled with them.
Então beleza, galera. Vou encerrar o vídeo por aqui. No próximo falamos com o pessoal aqui com Gaia. E depois, dependendo do tempo, partimos para alguma missão que liberou ou fazer algo que tenha... Eu pensei em partir para essa aqui, né? Que é uma que a gente já começou faz bastante tempo. Eu acho que ela é um nível mais baixo que a gente tem para fazer mesmo. Então talvez a gente já parta para a Esperança Sufocada. Então, muito obrigado por ter assistido e até a próxima. Valeu!